Now it's time for our favorite part of the podcast, when we talk to Jack Covert. Each month, he talks about one of his favorite business books. This month, in the theme of generosity in a time of stinginess, Jack picked a book that examines businesses that are sustainable because they're generous.
Hi, my name is Jack Covert, and I'm with a company called 800 CEO Read, and I'm also the co-author of a book called The 100 Best Business Books of All Time. And today, I want to talk about a book called Discovering the Soul of Service by Dr. Len Berry. Dr. Berry is a professor at Texas A&M University. He's a retail specialist. He's written, I think this is probably his fourth book, and he's written a couple since. But this particular book exclusively deals with service industries. It's called Discovering the Soul of Service, the 9 Drivers for Sustainable Business Success. A little alliteration there. It follows 14 companies, and the average age when he did the research, which is a little over 10 years ago, the average age of those companies had been around for 31 plus years. So these were companies with a little history to them, and they also had very stable senior executives. Of the 14, only 3 companies had more than 2 CEOs in their history, which is a fascinating statistic when you consider how things go consistently. I think the key point in this is a quote from the book. The central lesson of this book is that humane values power great service companies. Generosity continuously reinforces and enriches these humane values. When the product is a performance, winning the hearts of the performers helps the company win the hearts of their customers. Point being, you can't have a good service business if your employees are not totally committed to the business. Financial consideration is important, but there's also other considerations, societal considerations. It creates this culture of generosity. Another interesting thing, I just want to drop this in, is that he has this thought in his book called social profit. Not financial profit, but social profit. And I want to read a couple of quotes from the book. Companies create social profit when their actions produce net benefits to society beyond the marketing of goods and services and the creation of employment opportunities. Social profit is analogous to profit sharing, except the profits are not limited to financial profits, and the sharing is not confined to the organization. That is such an interesting concept, and it is companies that are extremely successful do this over and over and over again. So the book I was telling you about was a book called Discovering the Soul of Service, the 9 Drivers for Sustainable Business Success by Dr. Leonard L. Berry. Thank you.